little champs. Welcome to Tinkerly TV. For more details, contact below website. Hello little champs. Welcome to Tinkerly TV. For more details, contact below website. Hello little champs. Welcome to Tinkerly TV. For more details, contact below website.
Hello everyone. So welcome you all to the Tinkerly YouTube channel. So Mr. Zoda here and he's welcome you all to our Tinkerly YouTube channel. So hi, I'm Barbie and I'm back again. So very interesting project I wanted to share with you. That is a Smart Sanitizer Shower. This project is made on the TinkerCad and it is an IoT project. So relates with some circuits and it will be, here we are going to see how the sanitizer shower works. So let me just show you the working of this. And in the later part, I will explain, I will show you how I have made this project. So see, this is one electrical component PIR sensor that I have used. This is the Arduino brain off, and I have used the DC motor. So I'll just scrolling it down because the PIR sensor has the range. So whenever someone is coming, you will see this motor will start. So see, this motor is start rotating. So means if anyone is coming, this motor will start and the shower will start. The sanitizer shower will start. So whoever is coming in the range here, in this range, the motor will start and automatically the start, which has the sanitizer. If no one is there, no one is in the range, you will see that, you can see that the motor is stopped. The DC motor is stopped. So means the shower is stopped. So unnecessary wasting of the sanitizer has been stopped. So if and only if the sensor detects someone, then you can see the motor starts, right? So this is one of the project of Smart Sanitizer Shower. I will explain. I will share with you what all the electronic components I have taken and what all the things. So let's see what are for the today. Okay. So roadmap to the journey. So the first stop is use of Smart Sanitizer Shower. So where we have used the Smart Sanitizer Shower and what are the uses, why it is being used. Second is the IoT. What is IoT? Third, what are the electrical components we are going to use if we want to make this Smart Sanitizer Shower. Fourth is all about the Arduino, PIR sensor and the DC motor. We'll have a detailed discussion of what is the PIR sensor and the DC motor. And finally, at the fifth stop, we are going to make our Smart Sanitizer Shower. So let's start. We are at the first stop now, use of Smart Sanitizer Shower. So where we are using it. So once in a recent, I have visited a mall. There I saw the Smart Sanitizer Shower. It is very effective. In fact, the Smart Sanitizer Shower, what generally we are not using our hand to sanitize, but our whole body gets sanitized. So it is not just for the human being, but this can be used for the object as well. Any object which is there, we can sanitize it and we can use it. So it is very good that the whole purpose is sanitizing with the shoes, with this. So in a mall, we are allowed to go with this. Then even in the hospital, I recently visited for my checkup. There also, I have seen that they have this shower. Whenever they were like at the entrance, please come through this shower, and they sanitized us all. And while leaving also, they were like, please go from here so that your body gets sanitized and you can go back. So I really like that, in the during this pandemic, we are so scared now. The sanitizer, hand wash, and mask are very important to protect us from the COVID. So we have to follow this protocol if we want to keep us safe and avoid this COVID. So generally, what we do, we use a regular hand wash, like with rubbing the hand, pressing the sanitizer. So many people would have touched that sanitizer bottle. Even washing the hands, the tap we open and we wash it like this, and then after washing again we use the tap and close it. So whatever the germs, we have already washed it out, and again touching the tap, the germs are coming on our hand. So what's the use? Okay, it is good at our home because yes, it is, no one is using. But what about the public places? It is not so effective at the public places, washing the hands and again touching the tap. So why don't we make the thing something very smart? So there comes an idea of smart sanitizer shower. Okay, just why not the hand and everything? We can make our whole body sanitized. So there are various purposes we can use the sanitizer. Even in the school, the kids are coming. Now the school has been started. So this is a very good, if the kid is coming from outside, let his bag should sanitize. So even we cannot do the sanitizing of the bag individually, the body individually. What we can do, the kid is wearing the whole bag, and then what we can do, the kid is wearing the whole bag, and he just passed through the sanitizer tunnel or the sanitizer shower. As soon as the kid is enter, the shower will start, and he will sanitize whole body. And it is not like we are getting so wet with this sanitizer shower. It just sanitize it and leave it, so we don't get wetted. So all the things, including your bag, shoes, everything gets sanitized. So if they're sitting in a bus and coming from the bus to the school, so this is a good thing that they can avoid it, the infection. Even in the manufacturing, in the industrials, in the factories, we can use this sanitizer shower. So the product, once they are packing, they can be sanitized and seal it, wrap in a plastic or seal pack, so that the things are very saved. So when we open the things, when we open any carton and boxes, unpacking any boxes, we find that our product are very safe because it has been sanitized and giving us. Similarly, in the restaurant system, if anyone is coming, because in a restaurant also the people are more, so if anyone is coming, just to follow, have to do the sanitizer. And then already in a restaurant they are sanitizing the table and everything, using the disposable curtains. So everything that they're following the protocols. So better if the person is also taking a sanitizer shower and coming to the restaurants, it avoids the infection. And in fact, just doing with the hands, if whole body gets sanitized, we don't know where the virus could infect us, whether it can be on our clothes, hair, and it can pass easily. We know it how this COVID is very infection, and we doesn't know how the virus can spread, how it can spread from one person to another. And shopping mall, the recently I told you I have experienced this shower in the shopping mall, where before entering, we were allowed to have the sanitizer, take a shower and then enter the mall. So these are the various purpose, and it is really very effective. So now second stop is IoT. So how this IoT and smart sanitizer system is related. So the word smart itself tells us that the device should be very smart. As soon as it is detecting the person, detecting any object, the shower should start automatically, and if there is no one, it should stop automatically. So this is an IoT device. So IoT is what? Internet of things. It is an interrelated and interconnected object that are able collect and transfer the data over a wireless communication without human intervention. So there is no required of the human intervention for giving the signal or passing. So if someone is coming, like any person is coming or any object is there, the person doesn't have to go, the human doesn't have to go and switch on the button, okay, start the shower, okay, done, and go back and stop the shower. No, we don't have to do this way. We do it automatically. It starts automatically. As soon as the person is detected, the shower starts. As soon as the person go, no one is there, the shower stops. So wasting of the sanitizer also stop. So this is an IoT, Internet of Things. So Internet of Things is, in a simple term, is an interrelated and interconnected object which are able to collect the information, like information that someone has come, and give the signal to our motor, and our motor will start and the shower will start. So this is how the Internet of Things are there. So if in a general term we say the Internet of Things is what in electrical devices, wireless electrical devices which are connected to either through Wi-Fi or the mobile phone, internet, any of the internet, they can be connected, and whatever the information, whatever the signals are getting, they are getting through the wireless technology, means through the Wi-Fi, through the mobile phone internet, through the router, they are getting, and the other things will operate. So it is, IoT is like our human body, how our human body works. We sense the things, like for example, if something hot comes in our hand, so that is a sensor, our sensory organ, the eyes, ears, nose, skin, these are our sensory organ. So if something hot comes on our hand, what it do? It generally gives signal to our brain. So brain will say, okay, please remove your hand, it is too hot. And we immediately remove our hand. So our hand, legs, these are working as an actuators. So here also in the Internet of Things, we have a various sensors which do the purpose. They have some purpose for doing it, and there is a brain in the IoT, and with this brain there are some actuators who are giving the output. So according to these three things, our Internet of Things work. Now there are various applications, we can say in almost every and each field we use IoT. In a home, smartphones, home lighting, same. If someone enters the room, the light will on. If someone is not there in the room, the light will be off. So it saves the electricity. It is not like that unnecessary. Many a times we forgot to switch off the fan and switch off the light button. But with the help of IoT, it will turn automatically. The lightning will be stopped. Wearable technology, smartphones, home applications, personal computer, analytic, in-flight services, home line, shopping, music. So we say in almost every field, we have the use of IoT. By hook or by crook, we can say now we are connected with the IoT. So there are various applications of IoT. Let me say more. When we enter the mall, we know that when we enter the mall, as we are entrance in the mall, the door of the mall opens for us automatically. That is the example how, because this senses our hand movement. As soon as this senses our hand movement, it will give the signal, the leg movement and the body or anything. It senses, it gives the signal to your brain, and the brain will open this automatically. So this is how the IoT works, and the door will open. Similarly, we have experienced the smart hand wash system. When we go in a mall, we put our hands in the tap of water, the water comes down automatically. So it is also an IoT device. Let's say more, you are going out in a market and you know within 2 minutes you're going to reach home. So with the help of IoT, you know within 2 minutes you are going to reach the home, so you want the home to be cool. So with the help of IoT, with the help of your mobile phone, you will switch on the AC, which is connected wirelessly with your mobile phone with the internet, and you will switch on the AC. So when you will come home, you will find that your home is cool. So these are all examples of the IoT we use in our day-to-day life. Even in the home appliances, in the office, industries, everywhere the IoTs are used. Now the third stop is electrical component use. Yes, it is an IoT device, we understood. And what will be the electrical components we are going to use if we want to make the smart sanitizer shower. Smart itself tells us that it should be intelligent and do it smartly, the things. We don't require human interaction. It just do it in a smart way. As soon as it detects a man, person, human being, object, anything, the shower should start. Now, so what are the electrical components? Electrical component used are the PIR sensor, Arduino, and DC motors. These are the three electrical components that we are going to use while making this project. So let me share with you the details of each and every component. So with these three components, we can make easily the smart sanitizer shower. So yes, the fourth stop is all about Arduino, PIR sensor, and DC motor. So let's see what it's all about. So first is the introduction of Arduino. So Arduino is a brain of electrical component. In a simple way, it is a brain. It is acting as a brain, like our human being. What the brain we have, the IoT also has the brain, Arduino. So let me tell you more about the Arduino. So Arduino has a very important microcontroller. This is at Mega. This is a very important IC, which is the microcontroller, like we have the neurons and everything in our brain. So it is like microcontrollers that. Now, the digital and the input pin. So these are the digital and the input pin. So whatever is the other electrical component, like our sensor, our motors, our LEDs, all this can be connected over here. So depending upon the output we want, there are two input output pins, that is digital and analog. So digital is like on and off, whether it will be high or the low, like the fan will be on or the off. So if we want in such a range, directly the things should work or not work, we connect it to the digital pin. Whereas the analog pins are, if they have a range, like if it is the input is in this particular range, please the output should work. So it's all depend upon this analog and the input pin. So we connect the actuators in the analog pin. Then we have a power LED, that is if we connect, if our Arduino is working, this LED will be on. Then other is an external power supply. We can connect it to a battery, and this. We have a transmitter and receivers LED, which will be on if input and output we are getting. So this will be on. This is the USB jack, which will be connected to the laptop or the computer, and we'll do the coding to it. We'll provide the coding. And this is a test LED. So this is all about the Arduino. So Arduino is, we have to provide a special coding. Yes, the instructions we have to give to the Arduino. It is a brain, but our brain functions automatically. But if we want our Arduino to work, so we have to provide some instructions to the Arduino, that if someone is coming, you have to do this. If someone is not there, you have to do this. So all instructions and coding we provide to the Arduino, and it works. Then it always commands and follows the command and do the works properly. Now is our second very important thing, that is PIR sensor. So PIR sensor is allows you to sense motion. Almost always used to detect whether a human has moved in or out of the sensor range. So yes, the sensor has a range, a particular range. If someone is coming in that particular range, it will detect. And then he will do whatever the functions of the sensor is of detecting, it will do and give the signal to your Arduino. So this is the important. There are various sensors. So one among that is a PIR, that is passive infrared sensor. This is a passive infrared sensor which allows you to sense motions. This sensor is used for sensing motion and used to detect not about the human being, any object, dog, cat, animals, objects, everything it will detect. Now, let me share with you the 3 pins. The PIR sensor has a 3 pins. Yes, these 3 pins we have to connect to the Arduino. So these are the pins. The first pin is the VCC DC, that is DC voltage. This is an input voltage. Yes, but obviously we have to provide some voltage, we have to provide a current. So where we can provide to the sensor? So we will provide from the first pin number, and this is a plus 5 voltage, or typical we can say range from 5 volt to 12 volt, but ideally we can connect to the 5 volt. So this, from this here, the 5 volt is getting. Second is the high-low output. So we can say that 2 is a signal pin. Means depending upon our input, the output generation, everything will be done on the pin number 2. Like if someone comes, the detection of this is done on the pin number 2. So digital pulse high when triggered. So if motion is detected, it will have the signal. Okay, someone has come. So it will be high. And if no one is there, it will be no motion detected. It will be low. The trigger will be low. The voltage will be low. So it is this 2 pin number used for detecting and everything. And the third pin is this pin number 3 is connected to the ground of the circuit. Just simply we have to connect to the ground of the circuit. So this is all about the 3 pins of the PIR sensor. Now, how PIR sensor works. So we have seen this PIR sensor is like this, something had a dome over it. So you can see this is a dome part, and they have a particular range. Yes, we'll discuss what are the particular range. This is a particular range. They have length. If someone motion is detected in this particular range, the PIR sensor will detect it. Okay, so it will come, give the signal, have the signal, and pass it to your Arduino, the brain. So this is how the signal. So see, here we have detected a PIR sensor, and they have some detecting area. So if someone is out of the area, it's okay. If someone comes near the area, it will detect that someone has come. So same happens in the mall. If someone is outside, no. So that's why they have kept a tunnel. Okay, whenever you will pass through this, the shower will start. So PIR sensor will detect the whole human body. Excuse me. So what is the features of PIR sensor? So this is a wide range of input voltage varying from 4 volt to 12 volt. I said we already discussed that. It's come from the 4 volt to 12 volt, but 5 volts are always recommended. Output voltage is little high and low and depend on the 3 and 3.3 volts, like we have seen here. The output voltage is 3.3 volt and can distinguish between object movement and human movement. It can distinguish what is the object, human, and everything. And it can be in a repeatable mode and non-repeatable mode. Yes, cover the distance of 7 meters and the range will be of 120 degree. So this range what we have now, this particular, that is 120 degree, and the 7 meters it can have. It's a very low power consumption, 65 milliampere, and it can operate in a temperature minus 20 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. So these are the very good features of the PIR sensor. So let me just show you how the PIR sensor works. So we'll create a new circuit. And yes, this is a TinkerCad platform where we are going to do the design, and this is a designing area where we can do the designing, and these are the various electrical components that we are going to use. So I'm just showing you how the PIR sensor work. So see, this is a PIR sensor, a virtual PIR sensor, and yes, we require the Arduino. We'll take the Arduino. And we'll just show you the LED glowing. Okay, I have taken the LED and resistor. Fine. We'll just arrange it in a proper way, how the PIR sensor works. Okay. So let me just first connect to the LED. We know how we do the connection of the LED. There is a cathode and the anode. So let's say the anode is connected over here. Pin number 30. The cathode is connected to the ground. Okay, now the 3 pins that we have discussed, that is a signal, power, and the ground. So this signal we will connect to any of the digital pin number. This power we will connect to the 5V, and G and D will connect it to the ground. So let's begin. See, this pin number. I'm connecting it to G and D. This power I will connect to the 5V of the Arduino. So this is an Arduino, and the signal, let's say I'm connecting it to the pin number 7. So yes, a simple coding of the Arduino and PIR sensor. So if someone is coming in the range of PIR sensor, it will be high. So simple in a control. I will use just if then else. Then we'll give some math operator. We'll say equal to is input. It is connected to digital pin number 7. So I'm just checking the pin number 7. Now our output. So we have connected the LED to set pin this, and we'll do this. Very simple coding. So this is how the working. I'm just show you how the working is done. So I'll just click on the start simulation and see. I'm just putting my project yeah, little down. So see, this is the range. There is a range. If we move it little more down, this you can see the range. See, there is a particular range of 120 and 7 meter. So this is a range of the PIR sensor. See, this is a range of the PIR sensor. So what we'll do, if someone is coming, so our LED should be high. See, our LED is high. So it detects the motion, and if it is outside, you can see the LED is stop. And if someone is detecting the motion of anyone, the PIR sensor do it. So motion does it. Okay, so yes, the shower is on. Like that, we can make it. So like this, a simple how the PIR sensor works. This is all about the PIR sensor. Now we'll move to the various fields where we can use the PIR sensor. PIR sensor can be used in automated opening and closing of door. Yes, if someone has come, please, the door will open. And if no one is there, the door will get closed. Outdoor lights, if someone is there in a passage, someone is coming in a particular passage or in a gallery, the light will on and off automatically. Similarly, automated lights of basement, garden, or covered parking area. Yes, the basement, if someone is there, then only the light will on. Unnecessary, no need of wastage of electricity. Similarly, of the garden or the parking area, lift lobby or the common staircase light. So these are the basic we can do. Now just we have seen the light, LED was glowing, so like that we can have the connections of the light as well. If someone comes, the light will automatically glow. If someone is not there, the light will be stopped. Detect the presence of human and raise an alarm for the security purpose, smart home automation and security. And there's so many uses of PIR sensor. So yes, we can create a smart automations and security system and everything on the PIR sensor. Now, we have seen Arduino PIR sensor. Now we have to see our third electrical component, that is a DC motor. So a DC motor is any of a class of a rotator electrical motor that converts electrical current into, that is direct electrical energy into mechanical energy. So when it's rotates, electricity, with the help of electricity starts rotating, it's converting it into the mechanical energy. So DC motor is a direct current motor. So let me show you the two pins of the DC motors. So DC motor is the most common type of motor. Has a two leads. It generally has a two leads. One is a positive and one is a negative. So there are two terminals. One is positive and one is negative. If you connect these two leads directly to a battery, and if you switch the leads, the motor will rotate in opposite direction. it is in yes, negative, but it's a terminal too. Please, if we have positive and negative, if we connect the negative to the signal positive one of the battery, the LED won't blow. No, it is not like that in the DC motor, but in a DC motor it will rotate automatically in a clockwise or in an anti-clockwise. So the DC motor has a two terminal. So let me show you how the DC motor works. What are the pins of the DC motors are? So the DC motor just has a two pins, and we have to connect the two pins to our Arduino in our project. So in a circuit, and click on the create new circuit. Okay. So we'll take 9-volt battery. Okay. Just connecting it to the battery. And yes, this is a DC motor. Just take the DC motor. I will just arrange the DC motor. So see, when I click on this DC motor, and you will see there's a terminal 1, terminal 2, one is black. So what you will think, oh, this is a negative and I have to connect to the negative. So yes, you can do that way also. And just like this. And simple connection, it is connected to the battery. We don't have to give the instructions. Just always we have to give the instructions when we are connecting to the Arduino. You can see the motor is rotating in a clockwise direction with a very fast, the motor is rotating very fast with 17568 RPM. So the motor is really rotating very fast. Now, if I am just connecting the negative of the battery here, and this I am connecting over here. So it is not like that the motor will stop rotating, but motor will stop, but in anti-clockwise direction. So like how the wheels are rotating in a clockwise and anti-clockwise. In a similar way, the motor is working in a clockwise or in the anti-clockwise direction. So yes, this is all about the two pins of the RPM. So generally what is happening over here, the current is passing. When we say it is rotating in an anti-clockwise, so the current is passing in this particular manner. Okay, so this is from the negative and of the battery, then connecting here and coming home. That's why it is rotating in this particular manner. And if we connect in a like this way, the current, what will happen? The current, if we connect this over here and this over here, this terminal connected to the positive. So what will happen? The current will move. It will start from the negative. It will move from here and going and coming in this manner. Earlier, it was moving anti-clockwise because we have connected over here. So it was going directly and moving anti-clockwise. But now the wire is connected over here. So the positive is connected over here. So it will start and moving in a clockwise direction. See, it will start from here and move in this particular manner. We can check it one more time. See, so the flow of current is like this, the flow of electrons, we can say. So the current is moving in this particular manner. So it is like an electromagnetic field, the current generated and mechanical energy. So that's it's rotating. Now, application of DC motor. So where we are using it. So wherever we want the rotation of the any object or pump or something, the DC motors are used. So it can be used in an elevator, lift, microwave, what we say, the vacuum cleaner, in a train, in a crane. And in simple, say this is the motor, wherever we want some rotating of the things. Say this passage, which automatically takes the things, so it's rotating, whatever. The drill machines, it's rotate. Even in the cars, in a robotic cars, in the toys of the kid, these motors are there, which will, this motor will rotate it, and it's the wheels are rotating. If it is rotating in a clockwise direction, the car will move higher. If it is rotating in anti-clockwise direction, anti-clockwise backward. So these are the various applications of the DC motors. So yes, we have seen the three electrical components, that is a Arduino, PIR sensors, and the DC motors. Now we are at the fifth stop, design the smart sanitizer shower. So yes, we have to design. Now we'll see how we can design the smart sanitizer shower. So yes, there is a TinkerCad platforms. The TinkerCad circuit allows anyone to actually create and program Arduino project without the need for the physical hardware. So yes, this is TinkerCad circuit is a platform where we can do virtually create the circuit. So we don't have a physical, now right now I don't have a PIR sensors, Arduinos and the DC motors, but the virtually we can make it and create it. So click on the circuits and create new circuit. So again, I will just give a brief of about the TinkerCad platform. So this is a space where you will do the designing. And these are the various electrical components that you can test while designing your circuit. So for now, for designing the smart sanitizer system, we have a three electrical components. That is a PIR sensor, Arduino, and the DC motor. So first we'll scroll it down and we'll see there is a PIR sensor. So just take the PIR sensor. We have taken the PIR sensor. Now the second thing we want is a DC motor. So fine, we have taken the DC motors. And the third one is an Arduino. So there's a brain of our electrical component that we have taken. So now we'll do the pin connections and arrange it in a proper way. I'll just rotate it, this motor, so it will be easy. Okay. See. So PIR sensor has a 3 pins. There is a ground, power, and signal. So we have already come to know about the 3 pins and how to connect these 3 pins to the Arduino. So this Arduino have the digital pin number. This is the analog. This is the power pin. This is the external pin. This is a USB chip. This is the most important Atmega microcontroller. If it is connected, this will be on. This is the power LED we say. This is a transmitter and receiver's LED. This is a reset button. And this is one more LED. So this is all about the Arduino. Let's start connecting. Do the connection. So ground. So here from here we will take a pin and connect it to the ground. And let's say I will make the color as a black, so that the ground, you will come to know that the grounds are always connected to the this black color wire is a ground. Now another is a power. Power, we have to connect to the 5-volt battery. There is 5 volt, not battery, 5 volt of the Arduino. So this is, I have taken the power as a red color. And signal. Signal you can connect to any of the digital pin number from 0 to 13. These are the digital pin number. You can connect to any of the digital pin number. So let's say I'm connecting it to pin number 11. And we'll change the color, make it as green. So see that this 3 pins of PIR sensor we have connected. Now these 2 pins of our DC motor. So the terminal 1, let's say pin number 7. I will change the color, say to yellow, and the pin number terminal 2, I'm connecting it to pin number 6. Let me change the color of this. Let's say purple. So see, we have done the wire connections of our. Let me tell you again one more time what are the pin connection I have done. So this is a ground which I have connected to GND of the Arduino. That is the ground of the Arduino. Power which I have connected to the 5 volt of the Arduino. And signal I have connected to the digital pin number 11 of the Arduino. Now the DC motor 2 terminals, that is a terminal 1 which I have connected to pin number 7 and terminal 2 which I have connected to the pin number 6. So what is our logic? If someone is coming, like if the motion is detected of human being or object or anything, this DC motor should stop. So what will happen as soon as it will detect, it will give signal to your brain Arduino, that is brain. And then brain will give signal and give instructions to your DC motor that you have to start rotating and you have to switch on the shower. So yes, the DC motor will connect it to the shower. The DC motor will rotate, the shaft will open of the shower and shaft will close of the shower. So like this, it has to be stopped. The motor is there, the motor will start, and then if we connect to the pump or something, the shower will start. If we are not connecting to the pump will stop. So like this, whenever someone is coming, the sanitizer shower will start and it will stop. So motor will work in that way. So now we have to give some lines of instructions because we are using the Arduino, and Arduino is a brain which we have to give some instructions, then they will follow the instructions. So first one is a PIR sensors, and in this we have a various blocks. So let's say take a control, and in that I'm using if then else. Why we are using if then else? It's very simple. If someone is coming, then it will be high, else it will be low. If someone motion is detected, the motor will be high, else the motor will be low. So we have used the if. So now putting this condition, we have to go in a math and take the condition. Now, 1 is not less than 1. It should be equal to. Right? So 1 equal to 1. Now, what will be the condition? So in a general circuit, we have some input and other as output. So this is acting as an input. Our sensors are input and this is our output. So if motion is detected in an input, this will have the output. So we have to go in an input block, and there are various from that. We have to take the read digital pin. Why? Because we have connected our input, that is a PIR sensor, to the digital pin number. So I'm taking the read digital pin number. As I've connected on the pin number 11, I will just change it to the pin number 11. And now I will go to the output. And output we have connected to the 2 digital pin number. This is my output. So this is not my input, this is my output. So I have to select the output, and from the output I have to choose this are my 2 pins which I've connected to digital pin number. So I will take set pin 2 times. On which pin number I have connected? I have connected to the pin number 7 and to the pin number 6. I will make it high and other as a low. And if I want to stop it for the means our this should not work. So for that I have to make both the pin number low. So 7, 6. I will make it as a low. So one terminal is high and other terminal is low. And when we want to stop it, both the terminals are low. Let's check how it is working. Okay, start simulation. After this, there is a range. So just scroll it a little down so that we can see the range. So see, this circle is acting as a person. If his motion is detected, what our DC motors do? See, our DC motor starts rotating in an anti-clockwise direction because our pin number 7 is high and then the pin number, this is low. So what is happening? See, it is rotated, and if I stop It is out of the range, it is stopped. Okay, if the person has taken the sanitizer shower, now he is out of the range, so the motor will stop. So how it is working, how the electric current was flowing, it was flowing in an anti-clockwise direction in this particular manner. So the current is passing from here to here and it is rotating in this way. And if I just make it this as a low and pin number 6 as a high, and just check. You can see it is rotating with the positive RPM and it is rotating in a clockwise direction. That is a positive RPM means the clockwise direction. See, the motion is detected. Yes, someone has come, he has taken it, and if it's still on their way, he is not moving, and he has taken the shower, still the person is there, it will stop and it will go from here. So like this is done. So if we want, we can add more things like, okay, along with the shower, I want my LED to glow. So we have seen how the LED glowing. So we'll merge that two together. So let's say I will take the LED as well. I will put it here. And yes, we'll take the resistor. Okay, the ground will be connected to the ground. I will change the color, make it as a black for our understanding. Yes, it is a brown. And this we will connect it to the pin number 30. And we'll make the color as green. And this also green. Okay. Then, so now what we want, our LED to glow. So we have to use, this is also an output. So if someone is detecting, this is also acting as an output. So this should be on. So I was just using the set pin number. Yes, we can use the set built-in LED because we have connected to the pin number 13. If you are connecting to the pin number 13, we have to use the set built-in LED, or you can use the set pin. This, so any will go with. So I'm using set pin 13. Too high, and this set pin. Too low. So just check whether it is working or not. So along with that, we can on the lights. Yes, someone is, and just put it little down so that we can have the full view. Okay, see. Yes, our LED is also moving and our motor is also rotating when it starts a shower. Now, if it's for the person still there, has taken a shower still there, the motion has not detected, it is stopped. As soon as the motion starts, LED will be on and the motor starts. So this is how we can make the smart sanitizer shower. A very simple coding and everything. We can do it in a text way also. So let's plus text. Let me show you the text coding. So see, this is a text coding where we have done word setup. So the pin number 11 is our input, that is the PIR sensor pin, and 7, 6, and 13 is our output. Simple. If digital read pin number 11 is equal to 1, equal to 1 means if someone has come. So the pin number 7 will be low. It's depending upon us how we want to rotate, whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise. The 7 and pin 6 number depend on us, whether we want to make it high or whether we want to make it as low. So it's all depend on that. Yes, the pin number 13, which is a LED pin, that we have to make it as a high. So else if someone is not there, it will be a simple electrical coding. So this was all about the smart sanitizer circuit. So what we have taken away from this journey, we have seen the use of smart sanitizer shower, means purpose, why we are using the smart sanitizer shower, what is used in various fields we can use the smart sanitizer shower. Second, we are using the what is IoT, as it is a smart sanitizer shower is an IoT device, so we should know what is the IoT, various applications of IoT. Third step was the electrical component that we have used for making the smart sanitizer, that is Arduino PIR sensor and the DC motors that we have used to make the smart sanitizer shower, and details about the Arduino PIR sensor DC motors, like the pin numbers, what are the pins, how many pins are there for the PIR sensor DC motor Arduino, what are the various applications, features of this electrical component. And at the fifth stop, finally we have designed the smart sanitizer shower along with the LED glowing. So this was all about today. So thank you everyone, and it's Barbie now signing off. Stay tuned, take care, bye bye.
Hello. I am back again. Thanks for watching Tinkerly TV. Subscribe us. Contact to below site for more details and queries. Hello. I am back again. Thanks for watching Tinkerly TV. Subscribe us. Contact to below site for more details and queries. Hello. I am back again. Thanks for watching Tinkerly TV. Subscribe us. Contact to below site for more details and queries.